Almost forgot to start the YouTube stream. That might make things worse. We'll see. But hello, YouTube. Welcome. Good to see you. If you're watching over on the YouTube. If not, welcome on Twitch. So what we might do today. Wait, hold on. Sorry. For the YouTube audience, we're responding to this message, the one that's highlighted in the chat bar on the VOD. What we'll probably do is we'll try to finish working on the wand of repulsion, which is the wand we're making today. And if we do, then we might take a moment to check out the new snapshot, check out the new sulfur cubes. I think that would be a lot of fun. But we are going to focus on the wand today. Imagine trying to beat the Ender Dragon with 1 bounciness, 0 friction, 0 air resistance, -2 knockback resistance, and 0 fall damage. For reasons. Applied to every mob and player. Yeah, that'd be crazy. What would a wand named Obi-Wan Kenobi do? It would look really, really dashing. Very handsome. Probably the most handsome one. Not gonna lie. And the higher up you are, the stronger you are. And it'll also say hello there. Mm-hmm. Yep. Fishing mentioned. It's true. We're going to pray before we start, as we often do. As we do here on the Curtis Does a Dig channel. My lemonade tastes weird. It kind of tastes like peanuts for some reason. And it didn't taste like that until that very last sip that I just took. So I wonder if it's something in my mouth that is tasting like peanuts. I did have peanuts earlier, so maybe that's why. Anyway, 0 air resistance, the bouncing effect doesn't slowly decrease over time. Always put you on the high ground? Yeah. It'll teleport you to the highest spot on the map. That's what it should do. That's what it should do. Any who's it, any what's it. Let's get started. Lord, we come before you. We thank you for this day. I ask for you to lift up the stream. We're already having internet issues, and I just ask that you cast those all away, and if not, just let me have a joy and laughter and fun anyway. I ask that I be a beacon of light and hope and joy and fun for all the people that are watching and for all those that are yet to watch. All in your holy name we pray. Amen. True story. True story. Okay. So, where is it? We're making a magic system. Oh, I didn't even open up the data pack. Hold on. Let's do that too. So saves. Where is it? There it is. There it is. Whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is. So, oh wait, were we naming it Wand of Repulsion or Wand of Knockback? Which do you guys like better? Do you guys like, hold on, actually, everybody shut your mouth. Everybody shut up. Everybody shut up. Okay. 5-minute poll starting now. Vote for the name of the wand. Okay. Do that. Do that right now. You have the opportunity. 5 whole minutes to do so. And I think I already got the resource pack ready for it, if I'm not mistaken. Dano didn't shut up. Dano, I'm gonna find you and I'm gonna beat you silly. It's gonna happen. Right now I have it named Wand of Repulsion in the resource pack, but I will change it depending on what everybody else thinks we should name it. So basically, it's going to be a wand that when you use it, it'll push all the entities away from the player. So in a radius around them. So regardless of if the mob is behind them, in front of them, to the side, above them, it'll push them away. That's my goal. Okay? Whoa! That wasn't kind of you, unchecked door. Very not cash money. Okay. But the recipe for it Wait, did I already make the recipe for it? Hold on. Did I already do this? Wand of... I don't think I already made it. Okay, cool, cool, cool. So we're gonna make one. I'm gonna use a breeze rod. Oh, I need to turn on the resource pack too. Magic. Very bright red. Oh, I had to take a photo of all my totems. So we are going to use a breeze rod for the stick and a wind charge for the tip. What was I going to use for... I think I was going to use a dispenser for the block. That's what the gray is for in the wand. So I'm going to use a dispenser for it. So this is going to be how you create the wand of repulsion or wind or whatever we're going to name it. So it's going to be this, and then you'll get your wand. Testing out the wand, it would be hilarious if it made that sound. Maybe. I actually don't have any custom sound effects for any of this yet, which is kind of nuts. It's kind of nuts. Oh, it's coming along so good, guys. Like, look at this. This is so nice. I wish I could make my own like custom creative menu for these things. Is there a way to do that in vanilla? Is there a way to do that? That'd be so cool. But we actually have to get this thing to work too. So let's actually start working on it. We could rename it afterwards. The Wand of... I'm going to call it Wand of Wind right now. And we'll rename it afterwards. Or we'll do Repulsion, just to keep it consistent with the resource pack. So we have the Breeze Rod, Dispenser, and a Wind Charge, which is going to give us our new wand, which is going to be a clock with a float of 13. Cubit probably knows. Oh, yeah, if it's possible. That took me a moment. I completely forgot what I had asked. This is going to be an impulse wand. And its modifier is going to be Wand of Repulsion. So now we go over here and we make our Wand of Repulsion. We want this to use... I think I actually want it to use quite a bit of XP when you use it. This one uses 16 per charge. Wand of Dimensions uses 16 per use. I think 16 per use is reasonable. And then let's add that name in there. Wand of Repulsion. Impulse. 16 for the XP cost. And then the use function. Let's create a new folder. Wand of Repulsion. And then use Wand of Repulsion. MC function. Okay, we got 4 votes. 3 people voted for Wand of Winds, and then 1 for Wand of Repulsion. Okay. So we're going to rename everything to Wand of Winds then. That seems to be the favored one. Would that menu be something along the lines of a HUD mod? I have no idea. Yeah, it might be a... We might have to use like a mod for it. Internet update service will be restored in 5 minutes. 4 minutes pass. Internet update service will be restored in 3 hours. Oh, no. Dude, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. That's really annoying. I hate that for you. Wand of Winds. You know, like, they know how to fix the issues. They know how long it takes to normally fix these issues. They know through GPS how long it takes to get from place to place. So what's the big deal? Time to break out the Wii? Oh. I haven't played the Wii in a minute. Okay, so that should be good for that. Let's fix it all here now. So the poll went through. Wand of Winds. We're going to put that through. Oh, so that's our item modifier. Plum. Hi, Plum. Welcome in. Good to see you. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Yeehaw! Good to see you, and thank you so much for redeeming your Curtis Coin income tax. 130 total Curtis Coins. Good job, good job. I knew you could do it. I didn't doubt you for a second, Plum. Use Wand of Winds. And then let's also fix the recipe name. So we'll fix that there. Winds. Wand of Winds. Winds. Winds, 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 winds. Okay. Got the item modifier done. We have the function here. Oh, wait, no we don't. We're about to, though. Winds. Okay. And then... Perfect. Okay, now everything should be named correctly. Interesting that this is still throwing errors. We're gonna have to figure that out. Figure that out at some point. That was refund without me ever asking. Hey, you know what? That's good. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. Did you ever have to ask, or do they just do it automatically? Like, do they put a credit or something? Oh, I didn't even see Bree's message. Tell them they owe you a 3 hours refund. They should. Yes, 100%. It's true. It's true. And the other thing is, they should. My internet service provider, they have never offered nor tried to give me a refund for hours lost. And you know what? Maybe I should start charging. Maybe I should start requesting it. Cold Gaming, welcome in. Good to see you. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Yeehaw! Hope you're doing fan-dabby-dozy. We're making the Wand of Winds. The Winner's Wand. Windsor Wand. I don't... Never mind. I'm gonna shut up. Use Wand of Stasis. Oh, no, we're not looking at... We're looking at dimensions. So for this one, it does the stuff, and it plays the sound, and okay. So that's all we have to do. What we need to do is execute as... or at S, as at E, type equals... Oh, wait, hold on. How do I make sure it's not me being hit by the wind? You know what I mean? Making a wind wand, I can't wait to hear the fart jokes. There's not going to be any fart jokes today. You know why? Because I can trust my audience not to make any fart jokes. I can trust them. It's true. Distance equals... Thank you guys so much for the farts and the trouser tremble. Okay, so I need to make sure that this is getting all entities except for this player, which is going to be interesting. I'm trying to think of how I would handle that. I wonder if I can change how this use call works. Because right now, all it does is it calls the use call, right? But I could do like with entity at S and then just pass in their data, right? Which could work, but I don't know. And then like exclude any entity that has that UUID. And the particle effect for this wand to be green. We'll get there, okay? We got to work on the bare minimum of it first. We can make it just exclude players, but then it's not going to work in multiplayer. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Um, do, 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 do. Oh, my aunt's in the chat, in the YouTube chat. Hello, hello. It's so good to see you. Howdy, howdy, howdy. From Curtis Does a Dig. You're in the YouTube chat. I have most of my audience over on the twitch.tv chat. Twitch.tv/Curtis Does a Dig if you want to hop over there. But you could also stay in the YouTube chat if you'd like. No worries. But good to see you. Hello, hello. Howdy. We're trying to make a wand that pushes everything away from you. And I don't even know where to begin. I didn't even practice before this. I should have. I should have like came up with some functionality for this ahead of time. Right now I think we can just get all the entities within 5 blocks and then run a function on them. Perhaps. So it is positioned at the player, but only entities within 5 blocks. Isn't one of the instrument sounds from a note block a little bit like a fart? Oh, maybe like the copper? Thank you for the fart. Like if we could try like with the copper blocks. It's like a trumpet now, isn't it? That one. That one right there. This is it. What do you guys think? Is that a fart sound right there? That's funny. That is funny. If we do end up doing something like that, that'd be kind of crazy. Wow, these guys. Wait, this is just like a regular like pillager group, like the patrol. And they swapped out for like I thought there was an evoker a second ago. Maybe there is, maybe there is not. Maybe you drowned. But there's definitely an illusioner with them. Thank you for the fart. Okay. Anywho. So all entities within 5 blocks of the player, we're gonna run a function. I don't know how this function is going to work at all. So what I need to do. This is what I'm gonna do. Data modify entity at s or no at n armor stand. Show arm set value true. I'm gonna get 2 entities. So what I need to happen. How do I want to handle this? Okay. I'm trying to figure out the math behind how this is going to work. Or not even the math, but like the organization of how I need to order the commands for rotations. Dano, that's funny. So what I need to do Anyway, that wasn't too violent, was it? I turned the audio off. Okay. So what I need to do is I need to apply motion to an entity depending on where they are in relation to me. So if they are to my right, they should get sent to the right. If they are like this direction from me, they should get sent in that direction, right? So I need to figure out how to do that. Just realized I got a baby chick badge this year. Yeah, I got one too when I gifted the sub to Fred. I think you must have gotten yours when you resubbed to Uppy. Okay, so how did I handle the rotation stuff for the Wand of Destruction? Okay, so oh man, what the heck? Oh, cast from charge wand, right? Oh, okay, and it just used that call function. So it's positioned at 0, 0, run marker, facing where I'm facing is what it has this set to. So I need to summon a marker not facing where I'm facing, but whatever direction it is from me to this armor stand. So like I'm standing right here, even if I'm facing like towards the portal, it should have this direction for the force being applied to it, even if I'm facing away from it. So I need to not base it off of my look direction. I need to base it off of whatever rotation is facing that direction. So I'm going to use this as my example. So this, I want this armor stand to face, it'll be positioned where I am, facing this armor stand, right? That's my goal. So execute as at n type equals armor stand, run TP to Curtis does a dig. So to start, we have the armor stand directly where I am positioned, and it's going to rotate based on where I'm facing, right? So we see that it's facing wherever I'm facing. Okay, and it's positioned wherever I'm positioned. I want it to now face the direction of the other armor stand. So, facing entity at E type equals armor stand. Sort equals furthest, limit equals 1, distance within, I'm going to say 50 right now. Or, well, I mean, we could say 5. Is it within 5? It might not be within 5. We'll do 20. At its eyes. Okay, that did not work. It's still facing the direction that I am facing. Okay, so let's see, rotated. Well, this is rotated as. See, you would assume that facing would have been the correct terminology for this. Run TP. What if I did... Oh, right. At S. Oh, okay. Okay. Did that work? So it should... Oh, dang it. Okay. I got too far away. So it should always be facing that armor stand. Okay, that's great. That's great. That's fantastic. So we know that that will always be facing the armor stand. So I'm going to utilize that information. Let's just make a commented out line right here. Okay. Execute as the armor stand facing entity. So we are getting the entity we want to face, but we are positioned at the player. Good. Good stuff. Good stuff. So run function. Well, let's actually make the function. Knockback entity. Okay. So we'll put a knockback entity right here. So any entity within 5 blocks will get this knockback effect. So all right. We're going to go back to the Wand of Destruction. We're going to summon that marker. Oh, I'm going to need to figure out what that is. If I put in this. Okay, we're getting a bunch of different entities that we have to work around because I don't want it to have a greater amount of force just because I'm like 1,000 blocks away from 0, versus if I was like really close to 0, it would be a very small force. So I want to fix that, or I want to make sure that that's not going to happen. And I think I also want more force applied the closer you are to it, which also might be a little bit tricky to set up. But first, I think we should just get this knockback thing working, regardless of how much force it's going to apply. So, we're going to do, we already have the execute. Yeah, okay, so execute facing entity at S. So at S is now the entity that's being pushed, but positioned from where I am. So the direction is going to be that way. Or in the direction of the entity being pushed. So we want to run oh, wait, hold on. I have an idea, but I don't think it's going to work. So for... Okay, so I'm going to take a quick little screenshot. I'm going to draw out what I'm thinking. Okay? I'm going to draw it out. Everybody ready for this? I'll keep the code up here too so we can read it. So we have... That's a very, very teeny tiny marker. We have our player, right? We have the entity we want to push. And we have the direction that it's going to get pushed. Okay? In our code, we are taking the position of the player and we're checking... sorry, hold on. Let me backtrack. In our code, we are grabbing the players within 5, or the entities within 5 blocks, which is this blue dot, and we are going to execute facing from the player towards this, run, and what I'm thinking is we're going to run the summon command at 0, to summon a marker with this facing information and get it to work similarly to the Wand of Destruction, where we just summon the marker just a little bit forward in that direction. That's my hope. That's my idea behind this. So I'm going to try that. So facing entity run, oh no, positioned 0, 0, 0. And we're going to summon the marker. Do, 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 do. And this will be wind marker. Okay, and this summons the fireball. We don't need to summon a fireball. We need to apply motion. Data modify entity at S motion set from entity marker, wind marker, position. And right now, this is just going to give it a force of 1. We can try that out. I don't know for sure if this is going to work. I would like to see it work, though. So we're going to give it a shot. We're going to hope for the best. Okay? Everybody ready for that? So we have our Wand of Winds. There we go. And then if I just use it real quick. Oh, do I have... I do have XP. But nothing's happening. Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. What if I increase this to like 10, right? I also don't know if this is actually running. Say, knockback. We're going to have it print out something in the chat. Nothing's printing, so this is not even running. Okay, why? Why no work? Why no work? Wand of Winds. Oh, because I put Wand of Wands. Wand of Winds. He gone. He gone. I don't know what happened to him. Okay, well, let's bring this back down to 1, maybe. Wow, okay, he just fell from the sky! Oh, whoops. No, give it back. Okay. Okay, okay. Word. We like that. Let's see. Let's make a little circle. And then you could just, like, imagine me slamming the wand down on the ground and... Hoopa! Oh. They all went that way. Wait, what? Why they all go that way? Why you guys all go that way? Why you all go that way? Why go that way? Why? Why? Huh? 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 Hold on. Kill at E type equals... Oh, also, I think I know what it is. I think it's the marker. I didn't kill the marker after I was done. So... Yeah. We're gonna do... Dish. Kill, marker, wind marker. Okay, let's try that again. From the top, everybody. Boom! Okay! That's what we're looking for. What the heck? That's good! That's good! What do you guys think? I think it should also go a little bit further than 5 blocks. Because I think what we got going on here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then let's put 6 right there, right? I stand on this block, and if I use it, so it didn't reach 5 or 6. Is that far enough away? Do you guys think that's reasonable? That many blocks? So up until that first armor stand that's sitting here, so like right here, What do we think? Do you think that's far enough away for this wand to work? It pushes them back? What do we think? I think that's a good distance. We're gonna put that here real quick. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I stand here. Some of them don't get all the force applied to them that you would think they would get. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the fifth one did not go off. That's really neato Cheeto. Oh, I want to get like the distance too, so that the further away it is, the more force or the less force gets applied to it. How do I get the distance as a like singular value and not a vector 3? Let's see. Minecraft Datapack get distance scalar. Uh, I can calculate the distance. Square and sum, square each difference and add them together. So, since Minecraft cannot directly root the sum, use a macro or recursive function to perform a numerical approximation or pre-computed scoreboard lookup table for the square root. That sounds like a lot of work. What are some easier options for that? I could do a Manhattan distance. You guys know what Manhattan distance is? It's where you just add the rise and run together. So instead of being like, okay, this is like whatever the distance formula is to this block right here, it would instead just count, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's 8 blocks, Manhattan distance. Versus what this looks like is 3.5, maybe 3, a little bit more. But we can do it that way. But that doesn't sound fun. Qubit, where are you? We're also going to make it do a particle effect. I want it to do like a wind burst effect, which could be cool. You know, no, the way I'm thinking of it, it would apply more force the further away you are. I want it closer. How would I do that? How would I do that? I could do like multiple functions. And depending on, like, okay, if it's within 1 block, do a certain amount. If it's within 2 blocks, do another amount. 3 blocks, then a certain amount, etc. I do it that way. There's no way for me to just get this distance, though, is a problem. I'm sure there's gotta be. Hold on. There's gotta be. Uh-oh, I hiccups. Store the coordinates, okay. Calculate the difference, Square the difference. Sum up, right? And then approximate. I don't want to approximate though. The approximate, the approximate, when you to approximate the distance between or for the square root function, it would have to be recursive, which is something I don't really want to do. I don't want to do a recursive function. That doesn't sound cash money. It doesn't sound fun. So we might just leave it as is with just like always applies the same amount of force regardless of how close you are. Alternatively, I add in something for a macro, you know. So like if it's within one block, do this amount. Words are hard. They really are. They really are unchecked. But I think that could work. Do we think this distance, though, is good enough for the knockback? Or should I raise it up a little bit more? Oh, you know what? Hold on. Hold on. Oh, whoops. That wasn't supposed to happen. I'm not trying to get in the minecart. That's kind of cool. Being able to move a minecart around like that. Kind of neato. I'm going to increase the distance a little bit. And I think I am going to make it on a little bit of a macro. Perhaps. We'll do like, if it's that, then run return, run function. Disaster, welcome in. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Yeehaw! Wow. Thank you for redeeming your Curtis Coin income tax. 480 total Curtis coins. Good to see you. Thank you for the part as well. Good job. Good job. We're having a little farty party up in here. So what we should do. I don't know. I could make it its own little table. Right now, we're making a lot of storage. We have a lot of storage for effects. And for stuff like stasis data, relocation data, stuff like that. Thank you for the stream effect on the part. I don't know if I want to keep making more and more tables, especially for something so small like this. Like, let's see, width. Yeah. It wouldn't be hard. Oh, wait, could I just do with something like this? Wand storage, and then could I just do like that? And put in level 1? Like, hold on, let's see. You guys can't even read what I'm doing. Okay, so we actually want it the other way around. So I'm going to reload. I don't know if this is going to work. Or, oh wait, hold on. I didn't even do it right. It would help if I did it right, huh? So let's do reload. Now nothing's working. That's what we like to see. Because I'm out of XP now. Okay. So, something happened there. So I can't just pass that in. Okay, that would have been cool. Would have been cool. Actually, hold on. Let me look up something. Because Qubit sent me something a while back that I think I could utilize. Let me see if I could find it real quick. Yeah, he didn't do it with storage. He just did it like this. Oh, so wait, can I just literally just pass in a table like that? I didn't realize I could do that. Let's find out if that works. Because if so, that's going to be a game changer too. Nope. It did not. It did not. Thank you for the part. Am I getting any errors from it? No. Well, let's disable this and let's just say level. And we'll see if that's even coming through. Level is coming through as 5. Okay. So 5 is coming through here. My markers are there. No markers. Interesting. So execute facing entity. So even though this was passing in the number 5, it was erroring out. Why? Oh, I guess, well, let's take out the returns. Let's take these out. Let's see what happens when we remove all of this. Okay. So some of them went flying. So this one's closer, so it should get launched further away than the other one. And that is true. That is exactly what happened. A lot further, though. So we might want to reduce that a little bit. Also, I think I'm going to change this to feet. Okay, because it seems like there's a lot of vertical momentum going on here. Okay, so now that's made it more horizontal. Unless they're above me. Right, so they only get pushed up if they are above my feet. But if they're on the same level, they'll just get pushed horizontally. And I think that's reasonable, as opposed to getting launched in the air. I could also position it just slightly down, so that no matter what, there's always going to be a little bit of a liftoff. What do you guys think? Positioned, so we go like negative 0.25 or something. And then there would always be a little bit of a lift. This is still too much, though. Level 5 motion is a lot of motion. So we might want to do something like 1.5 to 2.5 and 3. So like going up in increments of 0.5 instead of increments of 1. We could take a gander at that. Oh. Is it because I need like an F here? I doubt it, but no. Maybe I can't have decimal places here? That would be weird. If that is the case. No, okay, now nothing's working. Why nothing work? Is it because I positioned XU at S position just a little bit lower? Literally just a fraction lower. That's crazy. Okay, well, I mean, it was worth a try. Something went wrong there, though. Okay, so wait, can I do 0.5 increments then? So 2.5 and then 3.0? But does this work then? No, something was not working. What's not working? Was it because I was clicking on them? Was that why it wasn't working? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So maybe we can't do this. Okay, hold on. Hold on, everybody. Hold on. So if I was clicking on them, that's why it wasn't working. That's so dumb. That's big dumb. Big dumb. That's going to be a problem too. Because that means if I'm trying to click on something, or if I'm trying to use it, but there's something in the way, it's going to eat the input, which is not great. That wasn't too bad. I don't mind that. What do you guys think? That's kind of cool. All right. Look at us. Got our wand of winds going. So here, what we want to do, we're going to play. I know you guys want the fart sound, but that's not what I want. So I'm going to do Windburst player at all right here. And then we want to do particle. Thank you for the fart. I actually don't know which particle it is. I don't know which particle it is, so we're going to go to our particle world. We're going to look at our farticles. I know which ones it is not. Is it dust? It's not dust. No, that's not what I want. Dust pillar, block marker, block crumble block, witch. Totem, sweep attack, squid ink, spore blossom, scrape, small gust. This would be like a one-time play. So it would look more, maybe something like, which I don't like. Is there a large gust one? There's large smoke, which I don't like for this. Oh, yeah, gust. Gust would work. So we use it, and it will be a gust. It'll be a gust particle. Gust, right here. Might need to move it up. Let's move it to like right here. What if we did? What if we gave it speed? What happens if I give it speed? Nothing. Okay. What if I did 0.5, 0.5, 0.5? It just does it somewhere around me. What if I did with a count of 5? Okay. That doesn't seem too bad. Not too shabby. Let's do no delta right here. Let's bring this to 0.25. Make it a count of 10. So we got like a lot of particles. No, I think 5 would work. Okay. Perfect. So we do that. We add that in here. I think it needs to be further away, actually. Let's do within 1 block. And we will increase the count after all. What do you think? So let's see it in action, yeah? So, oh, I'm surrounded by angry armor stands. Oh no, what am I gonna do? Whoopah! Pretty good, huh? That was pretty cash money if you ask me. That was pretty cool if you ask me. Very, very nice. Oh no, I'm fighting an army of armor stands. Whoopah! 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 Yeah? Uh-huh, uh-huh. Whoa! Not nice. Oh, what would it look like with an iron golem? Which doesn't have knockback. What would that look like? Oh, it pushes them back, too. Pretty significantly. And a warden? A lot of pushback for the warden, for sure. Yikes. Hi, Harrison. Welcome in. Good to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. I'm definitely doing things that I probably shouldn't be. But ain't that the way? Come on. Any day now, buddy. These things got way too much health. Goodness. Okay, so it doesn't matter what the entity is. It seems like it's going to get a lot of force applied to it, which isn't the end of the world, in my opinion. I don't mind it. I think it's fine. It's a wand, after all. And all it's going to do is it's going to push things back, so it's not a big deal to me. But with that, we have the wands, or the Wand of Winds completed. Okay, how do I get this back? I need to do J4. Okay, add that to there, and then K4. Perfect. All right, wand added to our wand collection. What do we think? We happy with it? Send them flying. And the cool thing is, if you're underneath them, you could really send them packing. Like, okay, see this cow here? This cow's gonna go over the moon. Oh, wait, get back here. Get back here. Stop. Whoopah! See? Good stuff. Good stuff. See this guy right here? He doesn't even know it yet, but he's the deadest guy alive. Oh, he's not the deadest guy alive yet. This is the deadest guy alive. Can you kill an ender dragon? You can use commands to spawn. Like, with this? With this one specifically? Probably not. Execute in the end. Run TP. I had an amazing idea right now. What the heck? Got the biome ain't loading in. What? I have never seen that before. What the heck? That's crazy. I've never seen it generate like this before. I think I broke something. Is it possible to resummon it? With a broken frame like this? Oh, whoops. Interesting. Okay. I'm going to do something crazy. Okay, ready? Okay. I got one shot at this. I mean, if she perches, then that's one thing. I have the wand fully charged up. If she perches, I could just launch the fireball at her right there. But right now, it's going to move super slowly, and I'm probably going to miss. I don't even know if this is going to work. City B Sings, welcome in. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Yeehaw! Good to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. Thank you for redeeming your Curtis coin income tax. 360 total Curtis coins. I don't know if she's going to perch if I'm not attacking. I don't know. I do not know these things. Almost clicked on skill issue on accident. Ooh. I try to hit her. Oh, that's going to hurt. Oh. Alright, I'm just gonna launch it and we're gonna hope for the best. It missed! Of course it missed, dude. Okay. Hold on. Effect, go, saturation, infinite, one through. Alright, recharge again. Thank you for the stream effect. Good one, too. Oh, I didn't see the Enderman. That was my bad. Why do you want me to summon the Ender Dragon right here? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, where did I drop that stuff? Alright, well, I want to see what would happen if I just, like, used a fully charged wand to blow her up. How do I get the wands? This is a data pack that I'm working on. It's a magic data pack. I'll be releasing it someday. Once it's done. Once this version's done. Hi, Cubit. Welcome in. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Good to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. I'm gonna try to blow up Gene in a second. Did you have the orbital laser wand yet? No, I did not. Sorry, Cubit. I want to see if this kills her. Okay. I'll wait for the stream effect to be over, I think. And for her to perch again. I don't know. It's gonna be like a level 10. What do you call it? Level 10 explosion for this fireball. Okay, here she goes. I'll wait till she perches, then I'm gonna hit her with it. Let's see. Okay. Okay. It took her down a pretty significant portion of her health. That's for sure, but definitely not enough to outright kill her. Oh. Welcome in, Vicious Vaughn. Vaughn. Welcome in. Good to see you. Favorite age to date? Somebody age appropriate. Duh. Duh. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to answer that question. Okay. Let's TP back to the overworld. I could just kill myself. That's perfect. So what is it? I have to do like K. No, that's to save it. J4 to get all my wands. Perfect. Cubit, look, we added it. Oh, you can't look. We're doing stream effects. I have a new wand, Cubit. It sends mobs flying away. Good stuff, huh? Good stuff. Wand of screen wobbling. It's true. Oh, you know what? I think it'll work on the items too. Like if I throw this to the ground, it sends the items flying away also. Boop. Good soup. Good soup. What about, wait, hold on. Favorite sausage flip? I don't know. Turkey sausage, I suppose. Wiggly wobbly. What about markers? What about markers? Oh, do markers have motion? If I summon them, do markers have motion? I didn't add anything that would stop specific entities from getting motion applied. Let's see. I should probably make a list of tags of entities I don't want pushed by it. All right, guys, let's try to keep things family friendly here. If not, I'll ban you. Easy as that. Very simple. Very easy to follow rule too. Because there are some things we probably wouldn't want to have motion. I don't remember. I think motion is a thing for every entity. Ah, okay. Yeah. Like, I think if an arrow's coming at me and I use it, that would be... Oh. Oh, wait. Hold on. Hold on. I want to try this. Oh, that was bad timing on that one. My reaction time's awful. Look at that! That's crazy! That's... Okay, so arrows... We're gonna keep arrows as something we can knock back. Yeah. We're gonna keep arrows. So we need to do a non... What do you call it? Non-knockback? entities, like any entities we don't want to knock back. And then we can put a marker in here for now, because we know that that's something we probably wouldn't want to move. Let's see. Just want to watch some Minecraft streams. So, well, yeah, be family friendly, and you won't have to worry about it. Howdy, 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 Swedish mafia boy. Yeehaw! Good to see you. What other entities would I need to keep in mind? Armored Blue Gaming, welcome in. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Yeehaw! Good to see you. Thank you for redeeming your Curtis Coin income tax. Very nice. You are at 210 total Curtis Coin. Item frame, display entity, area of effect cloud. Well, I don't know. Would I want an area of effect cloud? Yeah, people will use it for um, like their data packs, and so I probably wouldn't want you to be able to move an area effect cloud. But imagine if you would, Qubit, if I had my lingering potion of poison and I sent it moving. Oh, okay. No, it didn't. It doesn't work anyway. Great. I could probably wait. Oh, wait. New meta. Hold on. Oh, that was dumb. Look at that. That was cool. What'd you think of that? Or right? And then trying to play like don't let the ball touch the floor sort of thing, you know? Okay. So item frame for sure. Glowing item frame. I will put area of effect cloud, item display, block display, and text display. What other junk do I want to put in here? Wither Skull would be fun to deflect. Wind Charge, good to deflect. Trident, TNT would be fun too. Because, like, we get our. Let's see. Flint and steel. Oh, whoops. That's not what I meant to do. So if I did something like this and then. Hoopa! Send the TNT flying. Lightning. A lightning bolt, okay. Boats are fine, arrows are fine, mine carts are fine, snowballs. Shulker bullets? Mm. Mm. Okay, hold on. We gotta see. We gotta see what that looks like first, okay? Oh, did I grab... I just grabbed a shulker box. Hold on, I'm stupid. How long do you think I would have been waiting there? I am keeping them away from me. But it's only temporary. I like that. I don't mind that actually. That's not bad. Oh, am I out of... I'm out of XP. Alright, we need to get ourselves XP add 10,000. Perfect. Okay. So we will leave the shulker bullets in there. Fireball will leave in there. Players will leave in there. Ominous item spawner. Those are entities? Oh, painting? There's no regular item spawner, only ominous one. Wait, what happens if you give a painting motion? Does it even do anything? No. But I'll ignore it anyway. I just remember that I've pretty much finished my orbital laser and I haven't actually showcased it anywhere. You better do that. Time's running out. Before I make my own. Boats, mules. Okay, let's skip the Minecraft tag. Minecart, mannequin I'll keep. Llama spit we'll keep. Potion, leash knot. Okay, let's go through here. We'll start with A's now. Air effect cloud we have in there. Block display we have in there. Egg, ender pearl. Experience bottle, experience orb, keeping those away is interesting. Falling blocks, we'll do Eye of Ender. Eye of Ender we want to make sure we don't have in here. Firework rocket, fishing bobber. Actually, I don't mind the fishing bobber one. Thank you for the fart cubit. Interaction. Okay. Okay. And I think that's everything. I can imagine, like, what was the one I was looking at? XP? Pushing, like, XP away from you would be interesting, or items away from you. Firework rockets. The fishing bobber would be interesting. Oh. Wait. Huh? Huh? Did I say Cubit instead of cold gaming? My bad, cold gaming. I'm sorry. Thank you for the stream effect and the fart. And then Cubit, thank you for the stream effects. And then also for the farts. Yeah, Cubit's like super gassy right now. It's crazy. It's so crazy. Crazy. Okay. To-do list. We have finished the Wand of Winds. Very cool, very cash money. We have a few more things we can do before end of stream. The farts are coming from my stream. Yeah. It's true, it's true. Yeah, you're just farting so loud right now, Cubit. It's true. Okay. We can quickly do these two enchantments. Reach and Quick Strike. Those are going to be like super freaking easy to do. I already have them in another world. And I could literally just drag those over real quick. We can get those put in. Therefore it is, wait. Farts are coming from your stream, not mine. Therefore it is me farting because I live in Curtis's walls. Wild. You owe me rent. I would recommend lighting that gas. Y'all are funny. Yeah, it's gas lighting. Y'all are gas lighting. Isn't it called gas lamping? Thank you for the trouser tremble. Oh, you guys are funny. I think after this stream, I'm gonna go to the beach. I think that would be fun. Thank you for the hydrate armor blue gaming. Appreciate it very, very much. Light a match right now if I were you. It's true. You know what? I don't. Yeah. You're so right. You're so right. I'm literally just gonna drag this enchantment, and we'll just edit it. So reach, okay, and we're gonna make this just block interaction range, entity interaction range. And then I think I want to put it on par with like, what do you call it? The with sweeping edge for like the anvil cost and things like that. So let's find sweeping edge here. Okay, so sweeping edge has an anvil cost of 4. That's what we got here. Base is 40, and per level above first. Oh wait, no. 20, and then per level above first is 9. So let's drop that down. We're just gonna put it to the same level. Max level 3, min cost 5 and 9. So 5 and 9. Max level 3. Main hand slot. Supported items. What did I have this for initially? Tags. Item. Reach. So that would be... Okay, so I have a new tag for an item. Wait, actually, hold on. Do I already have a tag for items? Shoot arrows, tools. I could put it in here, in enchantable. Enchantable, new file. We're just gonna call this reach.json. Values. Hold on. What did I miss? What did I miss? Wait, Forbidden Dares are not back. You're lying to me. You're lying. That shouldn't be there. If so, is this gonna be a made you look? What the heck? I didn't even enable that. Data refund this dare.
Qubit 1103 dares you to, I dare you to refund this date.
This dare? Yes, I will refund this dare. Thank you, Qubit. Boop. There you go. Autocorrect is killing me. Yeah, it seems like it. Okay, so this is what I have in this file. For what can be enchanted with reach is going to be Minecraft, enchantable weapon, which is just sharp weapons and mace, and then sharp weapon is going to be swords, or no, it's going to be axes and melee weapon, and melee weapon is going to be swords and spears. So we're going to have weapon in here, which is the mace, swords, spears, and axes. We're going to do Minecraft enchantable mining, which is going to be axes, pickaxes, shovels, hoes, and shears. Shears are part of that? That's interesting. Okay. Okay, sure. Sure, why not? Why not? Flint and steel, brush, and trident. I don't know why the trident isn't part of weapon or sharp weapon. But anyway, we're going to allow reach on all of these. Okay? So magic. Oh, actually, this would just be Minecraft. Enchantable reach. What was the weight for that? 2. Okay. So that's our reach enchantment. Now we're gonna add in quick strike. Well, actually, real quick, we can make sure that this actually works. So we'll leave and come back. I'll make sure it actually works. So let's get ourselves 3 shovels. Enchant. FS. Reach. 3, 2, 1. Okay. So under normal circumstances, I have to be about this close to actually interact with that block right there. Okay, so let's actually switch this. Oh, right. Hold on. Let's get somewhere where this would be easier for me to show off. Okay. Thank you for the hydrate plum. Should I even listen to you? Thank you for big stretch as well. Sorry, I'm laughing at your message, Cubit. Did I just make the last Forbidden Dare ever cancel itself out? Kind of, yeah. Okay, so under normal circumstances, I can only interact with this pumpkin from like right here or closer. If I move further back, I'm not able to interact with it anymore. You can see like the outline around it show up. When I pull out the shovel, which has reach of 1, okay, reach of 2, reach of 3, so I can interact from all the way back here. Okay? So my reach has been extended significant. And that's going to be the same for weapons too. If I enchant this with reach, I can interact far away with my weapon as well. I wonder how that's going to affect spears, because spears already have like their own reach, right? So like enchant at S, reach 1, whoops, 2, and 3. Okay, and then with reach 3, I don't know, that felt the same. Did that feel the same to you guys? I realized that in the latest snapshot, it might be possible to recreate my old mod with attributes. Yeah, with like the friction and stuff. I feel like the reach didn't actually affect the spear. I don't think. I wonder if that's like its own separate attribute or something. Like, okay, one way to really test it out is just like really have it go way above and beyond. So now if I put it at 5, that's like 5 blocks per level, so 15 blocks. Right? So let's see. That just still feels the same to me. Versus this, where like I could be super far away. It seems like it does not affect spears. That's interesting. I don't know if they could go name though, and I don't know if they work on. But yeah, I haven't tested it out yet. I was gonna test it out at the end of stream. What do I have to do for spear entity interaction range? Cult Gaming, thank you so much for redeeming your Curtis Coin income tax. 40 total Curtis coins. Very good. Very nice of you. Good job. I think spears, they have their own distance, don't they? They use their own like attack range. What is there an attribute that affects that? let's see. Data packs, attribute. Is there like a spear one? What would it be? There's attack reach. Is attack reach what we're looking for? Let's just do another one for attack reach. Wait, that's not showing up either. Oh, because that's part of the combat text. Okay, so that's not even in this. Entity interaction range, follow range, movement efficiency. Interesting. Wait, so with a spear, Cubit, do you know the answer to this? Does a spear have a special attribute that can be adjusted for how far it can interact with things or attack things? I'm not seeing anything here. Like, is it an item component maybe? Let's see. Item. Item component. Cooldown. Durability. Oh, interesting. Uh, hmm. There's kinetic weapon. It might be entity interaction range. Yeah, I tried it. I mean, that's already what I had for this is entity interaction range, and it's still like not doing it. But for like the sword, it works fine. But for the spear, it do not. It's like it doesn't even affect it. I would probably make that a bug report because I'm not seeing anything that would allow that to actually start working. When I saw attack reach in the list of attributes, I thought that maybe that would be something that what do you call it? Um, oh my gosh, I'm blinking. Would be something for the spears, but that's for the combat tests, which is not what we are doing. Muy interesante. Does the spear attack component override attack distance, maybe? Can I, like, get a list of the components of an item? Where would I get that? Uh, like, do they even have the item components? Data, get, entity, at, and... I know it's going to have, like, enchantments, right? Yeah, the only thing I would be able to get is that, oh, it has the reach enchantment. Um, I might have to skip over this with the spears. I guess for now I would just make it so that spears can't be enchanted with this. That would probably be the only way I can do this. Can't list the default ones. I think that's so dumb. That is so dumb. Hey Fred, welcome in. Might go watch on Twitch. Okay. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Uh, hmm. I also don't see an item component specifically for like the spears. Like there's the cooldown. Oh yeah, kinetic weapon, which has reach, creative reach. Reach is a minimum and maximum. So it's an item component in the spear. Can I override an item component? Well, I guess I would just do an item modifier for it, huh? Like you enchant it with reach. Well, then when you disenchant it, you have to remove that component again. Is there a way for me to just like temporarily override the item components? Like through the enchantment itself. I can do attributes. Thank you for the fart. Thank you for the fart. Fred, thank you so much for redeeming your Curtis coin income tax. 120 total Curtis coins. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Yeah! Good to see you. I think I would have to do an item modifier. On spears. So, with that, like spear reach 1, for example, right? So we have spear reach 1, and then in here we would put would it be copy component? It wouldn't be set component, would it? I need to look into item modifiers. I don't use them very often. So I need to learn more about them. Apply bonus, copy components, copy custom data, copy name, state. Can't randomly remove the item stack. Put player head, filtered, limit count, modify contents, reference, set attribute, set components. So if I did, oh, copy components is going to copy it from a specific place then. So we would want to do set components and overwrite the kinetic weapon component. Set components, kinetic weapon, and we want to put this information in here. Now, I'm assuming this is the default stuff for the kinetic weapon. Oh. Okay. What? I'm so confused. Okay, because it shows all these things, right? That we could use. Delay, reach, creative reach, all this stuff, right? Is it just because like oh delay ticks? Did they change its name or has it just not been oh my gosh, hold on. Hold on. Backtrack. Did they change the key names or did they update the wiki to the new version? I don't know. What happened to VS Code? What do you mean? What's wrong with VS Code? What happened? Oh, see, it doesn't even have reach. So wait, I'm so confused. Stream effect? Oh, I wasn't paying attention to the stream effect. Um. Oh, great. Thank you, Qubit. Um. hmm, I'm confused because the wiki says one thing, but then this is saying something else entirely. And it's not like I can go in and go check what it is for an actual sphere because they don't give you the option to do that. I can see real quick. Reload. Item modify entity at s main hand. Okay, so the spear one doesn't show up because this is all errors. I wasn't sure if just VS Code was being a pain in the butt or not. Um, I don't know why this isn't working. Oh, does it need more than one function? Function. What is use modifiers? This isn't even something that I can. What? I'm so very confused right now. All right, no more stream effects for a second because I need you to be able to see this. Okay? So, the reflexes of a rock. Thank you. I appreciate it. Um, okay, hold on. I want you to see this. The Wikipedia page for this says that we have kinetic weapon and that these are the available fields. I'm in the latest version, 26.1.1. I'm not in the snapshot yet. Okay. And it says that there's delay, reach, creative reach, all this stuff. But then this is saying that none of that actually exists. And then also on that page, it's saying requires the use modifiers item component on the item, which is the no, where is it? Use modifiers, which is this right here, that stuff, which also doesn't exist. It is not text for ants. I zoomed in. Silly. Silly. I zoomed in. This is better. Upbeat. So, what the heck? What am I supposed to do? The Wikipedia says one thing, which is not true. And the code doesn't like it. This is like an older version. Did I don't know, did that change in this version? 26.1.1. Let's see what changes have been made. There's a hot fix. Okay. Uh 26.1. What are the data changes? Anything for use modifiers? No. Kinetic weapon? There was a bug fix for kinetic weapons. Certain mobs holding items with empty kinetic weapon components crash the game whenever target acquisition succeeds. That is confusing. Am I doing the item? I mean, set components, right? And I'm doing the kinetic weapon component, right? Am I doing it wrong for the item modifier? So let's see. Set components. Sets components of an item. A map of component IDs to component value. Components with exclamation point prefix causes the component to be removed. Okay, and then where is the one I'm looking for? Kinetic weapon. What the heck? Okay, hold on. This is now giving me a completely different set of information. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Let me show you. Let me show you what I'm dealing with here. Come on, move. Why is this not working? Okay. So this one has this information. Delay ticks, damage conditions, dismount conditions, knockback, all this stuff. And the one under item components has a different set. What? Why are they like this? Why are they like this? That does not make any sense. Okay, anyway. Well, let's start grabbing from here then. I don't know what the default is for a spear though. Oh, also it doesn't include stuff like reach, so that's not gonna work anyway. Attack range? Let's try that. Let's try it with attack range. Enjoy the lurk, Fred. Probably looking at bedrock. No, it's the item component. Uh, uh, what do you call it? Oh my gosh, I'm blinking. So this is the one I'm grabbing from now is the data component format, but then there's also the item format, or sorry, item component format. Oh yeah, I was looking at bedrock. You're right, Qubit. You're right. You're right. You always are. Item components are a bedrock thing. Hmm? It's fantastic that they are named like that. They need two different wikis. They need two different wikis. They can't just have Minecraft.wiki. They need to have Java Minecraft.wiki or Minecraft Java.wiki or something like that, man. This is ridiculous. Okay. Attack range. Uh So the min reach is normally, oh, how do I do this? Min reach is normally 2. Max reach is normally, where is it? Is it 4.5? 4.5. Okay. Uh, I could change like the minimum creative reach and uh the other stuff. Wait, actually the item component one from hold on, where is it? The item component one for Bedrock Edition actually gave me all the information um for the kinetic weapon, which is interesting. I don't know why it did it that way, but sure. So 2 and then max creative reach is 7.5. It gave me all the default stuff. So that's good. So I still needed it anyway, which is kind of stupid, in my opinion. Mob factor. Multiplier applied to min range and max range when checking for valid distance item is viewed by maps. Defaults to 1. Okay, I'll just do that. So, or have a toggle or something? Yeah, I think a toggle would be great. It wouldn't even be that hard for them to do. Okay, so if it has a reach of 1, that means this should go up by 1. So we'll leave the minimum reach, but we're going to increase the maximum reach. Yeah. Okay, and then reach 2. Whoops. Reach 2, bring that up again. And reach 3. Now, this does mean that if I try to do like reach 4 and onward for like specialty enchantments and books, that I would have to create item modifiers for that. Cubit, you showed me a way of doing an item modifier in line, right? We did that for, what was it? An item modifier in line. I can't remember what it was though. Do you remember what we were doing? It was a totem, I think. Specify it in line instead of specifying a name. Yeah, and I can pass in a macro for it, I think. I'm just trying to get information on how we wrote it because I've never really done that before. The only time I've ever seen it is when you did it. Upbeat, thank you so much for the resubscription. 8 whole months. That's so kind of you. Thank you so much. That's so awesome. Whoop whoop. Whoop whoop. Whoop whoop. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Another sub. Literally just put it instead of the name. Oh, so like item modify and then is it like a table? That what I'm asking though is like, is it a table? Or like would it just be something like this? Like all on one line sort of deal? Like that? Instead of the name? Yeah? Okay. Cool, cool, cool. So let's do that then. Um let's break those out. I'm gonna keep this here for a sec. Um those others. Um we could do it on on inventory change, we could do it. We just check to see if the item's in the player's hand too. We've done that plenty of times already. Like we're doing that with updating our wands. Do do. Maybe try if it works first. Oh yeah. You know what? That's a good shout. That is a good shout. So let's bump this up. I'm gonna bump it up to 15 and 22, and we're gonna see what happens here. Item. Oh wait, reload. Item. Modify. Empty. S. Weapon main hand. Let's just check. It do be working. Okay, so that does work. That does change the attack range. That's so weird that it's separate. Whatever. Okay. So we do execute as at a if items entity at s weapon main hand is a spear. Run function misc. Oh, I guess this would be under enchantments, huh? Delete that. Reach. Update reach sphere. Give the spear custom data to clean up the item modifier. Huh? What? Custom data to clean up the item modifier? What do you mean? Update reach spear. Just in case the player drops it. Well, if they drop it, we still want it to have the same attack stuff. If only if it gets disenchanted, we want to fix it. You know what I mean? Like it's still all. I mean, it's you enchant it with the reach 3. It's going to continue to be enchanted whether or not you drop it. If you disenchant it, then we were going to want it to update that. So update reach spear. We are. Oh, we need to check to see if the spear actually has the enchantment too, right? Can we do that right here? Like, is that possible? I don't know. So we... Yeah, I mean, we could just check if entity at S selected item components. Enchantments. What am I doing? I'm checking to see if it has a reach enchantment. Can I just check it right here? Like if it, I don't know how I would check if an item has a specific enchantment on it other than checking through the selected item. Do I just put it in here and I put in like what components or something like that? What would I put in? I don't use the item. Execute item. Execute. If item. If item. item ID, and then tests. Okay. So I can put test in here. Accepts item or block tags, in which case will be omitted when they're not needed. The item predicate for details. Okay, so for the tests, how would I handle that? Would I... Let's see. Component ID, which would be enchantments. So hold on, I'm reading right now. My apologies. So I would do enchantments, or would it be enchantment? I would think it would be enchantments. I don't know if I'm doing this right. Oh, no colon. No colon. Can't do a colon. It is dish. Okay. Enchantment. That's not how you specify. Would you like to help? Not how you. Okay. That's not how you specify item components. Well, I'm looking at the item predicate, like how to run it in the item predicate. Okay. And so we have the item here, the item type, and then in the square brackets it says list of tests. Okay. And then the list of tests is optional. Test entries are inside and separated with separator. It doesn't say what separator is, it just says separator. A test entry can be component ID. Oh, do I have to put it in like the chevrons? Meant the colon it's supposed to, oh, okay. Wait, so this was fine so far, right? Equals would be like matching an exact value. The spear can have more than just the reach enchantment, though. So don't I want to check for us? Ah, man, this is getting confuzzling. Predicate ID value. I don't think I'm doing this right. Okay, hold on. What was this? So components. So I want to put in components, right? I, am I stupid? I feel like I'm stupid. Oh yeah, because there's count. Count would be one. The ID would be one, and components would be one for what can go in here. So components. No, no enchantments was right. Showing an error otherwise. Goodness, internet is back, baby. Whoop whoop. Welcome back. Good to see you. Please don't make me boot up the game. Boot up the game. Do it, Cubit. Who's stopping you? Who's stopping you? Wait, do I... Enchantments? Wait, what? Reach? Levels? Well, okay, we don't need to check this. Do, 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 do. Run, say, has spear. Okay, has spear also. No? What about this one? No. This one? Perfect. Okay. So that is the correct way of doing it. So spears that have reach. Oh wait, but if let's say like I have mending on it also. Right? Does it run now? It does. Slay. The fact that I don't want to boot up the game is stopping me. Okay, so we know the spear has reach. Perfect. Okay. What I want to do, I want to get a score for however many levels this has, and then I'm going to add to that score for the minimum and maximum. So let's do this. So, whoops, whoops. What am I doing? You're gonna head off now. Take care, Cubit. Thank you so much for dropping by. I appreciate your help. I do. I truly do. I do. It's always very nice. Eventually, I hope to do the orbital laser for you. Thank you for the stream. Back. Players set. Compare one. Magic count. We want to. Oh, actually, hold on. No. Execute. Store. Result. Score. Compare one. Magic count. Run. Data. Get. Entity. Thank you for the fart. Selected item. Dot components. Dot enchantments. Reach. Dot oh no. Would it be enchantments? Dot. It would be reach. Reach. Okay, hold on. Let's do this now. Let's test what this would give us. Give us a count of 1. Oh wait, no. I did that. Data get 1. If I did this, what is it going to give me? 3. Okay, so that gives me the level. That's great. That's fantastic, even. That means I don't got to put in anything more. So we have the level for this. Now, what we're going to do is we are going to get a minimum reach of max reach of whatever the heck the normal max reach is, which I think is 4.5. Okay. So set compared to, it can't have 4.5. No decimal places. So I'll just set it to 5. Whatever. Whatever. What's half a block more for reach? Sure. Sure, why not? Why not? I don't care. I don't care. I could care less. I could care less, actually. It's true. Cool. What we're going to do is scoreboard, players, operation, compare 2 magic count, plus equals, compare 1 magic count. So now, this is the new max reach. Okay. This is going to be the new survival max reach. And then this is going to be the creative max reach in a second here. Compared to we should store this though. I'm about to shut down the stream when I realized I fumbled the bag hard on April Fools. I could have done the greatest prank ever. What were you gonna do? Wait, you're not gonna, huh? Huh? You're just gonna leave it there? Cubit? What? You're not gonna tell us what it was? What the heck? That's crazy. That is crazy. Okay, temp spear reach. We're going to have our survival minimum and creative. Oh no, it's maximum. Survival maximum, creative maximum. So that'll be 5, and then this will be, we'll do 8. Okay. Execute store result storage, enchantment storage, and then whatever I named it. Reach with int 1. Run scoreboard. Players get compare to magic count. Okay, so that's our survival. Oh wait, no. Temp spear reach dot survival maximum is going to be that. Okay? Okay. Let's get this back down to our default. Okay. So this is back. Oh no, compare 1 is still this. That's great. That's great. Fantastic even. We're going to set this equal to 8. Okay. And then we're going to do the same thing we just did. We're adding to it and set our creative maximum. Oh, hi, Dano. Thank you, CDP Sings. Appreciate it. Hi, Dano, in the YouTube chat. Crazy seeing you here. Okay, so we get the level of the reach enchantment, so 1, 2, or 3. And then we have our minimum value. We add that here. So minimum value of 5 plus, let's say we have reach 3 plus 3, right? So that's going to give us 8. So we're going to store 8 into here. Then we're going to set this value that was 5 and became 8. Well, I guess it's already going to be 8, huh? Interesting how that works out. So 8 is our default, though. Plus 3, 9, 10, 11. And that'll go to creative maximum. Now we want to modify spear.mc function. And what we're going to do is function modify spear with storage, enchantment storage, and then this whole thing. Okay, so with that storage, item modify entity at s weapon main hand with, and we're going to put this in here. There's going to be a lot. There's going to be a lot. So hold your horses, everybody. And horses, hold your breath. Name that movie. Bet you can't. Bet you can't name it. I bet you can't name it. If you can, that's pretty cash money. Okay. No idea? Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. So we put in survival maximum. Minimum creative reach is still the same. Oh man, this song takes me back. Creative maximum. Hitbox margin and mob factor of 1. And I'm missing 1 curly bracket. Boop. I'm that person that doesn't remember movies. Really? You quote Megamind all the time. It's from Chicken Little. It's from Chicken Little. It's true. It's true. Wait, if I did this function, okay, it gave me nothing. It gave me an error.
Poot, poot, poot.
Thank you for the poots. Fun fact. I just have a fun fact to share. I have a fun fact to share about that. Maybe I'll wait till the ad breaks over. I'll wait till the ad breaks over and then I'll tell you, okay? Then I'll tell you. Okay, so this will update it if it has the reach enchantment. But what if it does not have the reach enchantment? And we have oh goodness, where is it? I'm losing it. I've lost it. But it still has that kinetic reach component. So enchantments. How does this work? Yeah. Slot type test. Would it be like this? Okay, so that works. Okay, so if it doesn't have it... Oh wait, what if it's still enchanted with, like, mending? Okay, so as long as it doesn't have reach, it'll run this. Reach. Clear reach sphere? Oh, I also want to check, can I check kinetic weapon here? Can I? How does it work? And kinetic weapon? It does. It do be working. What if I just ran that? Okay, hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Ad break on YouTube? No way. Wait, there was an ad break on YouTube for real? Is that a true story? Run, say, huh? Run, say, huh? Okay, no. But this did have kinetic weapon on it still. Even though it's not showing up in components, it'll still show up here. Okay, so clear reach spear. So clear reach spear, fancy function. I don't even need to run this function actually. Because I could just do run, oh whoops, run item modify entity at S weapon dot main hand regular spear. All right, reloading, rehopping in. Oh, our ad's over? Right. So, just a little fun fact about that poot poot poot. Apparently, when you redeem something and put in text, It doesn't register it as a regular message. Fun fact. I just thought I'd let you guys know. Just thought you should know these things. Okay, so this has reach 3 now. So look at that. Okay, so reach 2. Oh, don't get closer. I'm trying to show you. I'm trying to show my audience something. Look at that. Okay, so now it works. Upbeat Defeat has said the secret word of the day? What? That's so crazy. What? What? That's wild. Whoa. GG, Upbeat. You said the secret word of the day. The secret word of the day was poot poot poot. It was a secret phrase, really. Okay, cool. So the spears do update. That is perfect. Thank you for the fart. Okay, so reach enchantment done. Thank you guys for the farts. Thank you for the farts. Now we're gonna throw in quick strike real quick. real quick. Get okay, quick strike. Should probably base this one around it too. So anvil cost of 4. We'll do this stuff as well. Attack speed. This is only going on weapon. Oh, is that also going to put it on? I think that's also going to put it on the spear. I don't know if it's going to affect the spear's attack speed, but I'm hopeful that it'll be fine. What's exclusive about quick strike? Let's find out. Quick strike is exclusive set. Where are my exclusive sets at? Minecraft exclusive set, quick strike, and sweeping edge. Okay, so we don't want quick strike and sweeping edge to be able to be used together. So we'll just add in quick strike .json .json Derulo, sweeping edge, and quick. Oh, that's quick charge. Quick strike cannot be used together. Okay, and I think that really should be it. Up to 3 levels for it. Okay, and let's get what's something that has like a really slow attack speed that we can fart around with. That has a 4 attack speed. Axes have a low attack speed, I guess. Yeah? Yeah, they do. Okay. So we'll do 4 wooden axes. Chant S. Quick strike 1. Quick strike 2. And quick strike 3. So we can compare the two. I'm attacking basically as soon as the thing drops down. And this is quick strike 3. Look at that. Wow, okay, yeah, that's significant increase in how fast I can attack. Now what I want to test is how that works with spears. Does it work with spears? So like right now we have our spear. Okay, now with quick strike. The bar fills up like really quick. Okay. So that does seem to work. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. 2 enchantments done, and we got our wand done. I'm very happy with today's results for this data pack. Let's go into our to-do list. Dano, thank you so much for the gifted sub. Appreciate that so much, buddy. That's so kind of you. Wow, look at you guys. You guys are so nice. Whoa! Whoa! Upbeat with 5 gifted subs. Started a hype train. That's nuts. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Whoa! Whoa! That's a lot of gifted subs. 6 gifted subs in a row. And a resub from Upbeat earlier. That deserves some air horns. And you know what? It also deserves a free stream effect for you guys. It's going to be this one. Hope you guys like it. Hey, that's awesome. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate that very, very much. I do. It's true. It is the truth. Free 99 stream effect. It's true. It was not free for some people, though. For you and Dano. Oh, Gabs, welcome in. Good to see you. Buddy, old pal, old friendo. Good to see you. Welcome in. Might want to change after that one, for sure.
You're welcome.
That's awesome. Oh, thank you guys so much. That's awesome. And we're in a hype train, level 2 hype train. You get another horn, another air horn. Okay. Appreciate that very much. We knocked out the wand. We knocked out 2 enchantments. There's still a lot that I want to do. I want to do the Bane of Illagers, which is an enchantment that increases damage to Illagers. Channeling, to put it on like a channeling bow. Some curses, and some new structures, and then I think we'll be done with the data pack. We'll upload it to Planet Minecraft. But I think I want to take a break for the rest of the stream. We got 20 minutes left of the stream, about 20 minutes left. And I want to take a look at the new Minecraft snapshot. Do you guys mind if we do that? I don't care. We're going to do it anyway. So I'm going to hop into that. You know, it's funny because I genuinely was going to ask, like, hey, do you guys mind if I actually do that? I was going to actually take it into consideration and everything. But then I realized this is my stream. I don't gotta ask if I can play a game. I don't gotta ask. You know? What is this? What is this? You know? Snapshot hardcore? No, we're gonna do this in a creative world. A creative world. I do what I want. This is my streams. Plum, thank you so much for the subscription. Guess you're not that bad after all. I guess not. I guess not. Oh, Hype Train leveled up to level 3. That's crazy. Crazy. Thank you so much. I appreciate that very, very much. I'll just do this world. This is Gort. This is my Gort world. Okay, this is where I did the Gort video. I was already subscribed. Oops, it's okay. I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. Should we actually locate the biome? Why is Gort? We don't need to know this. We don't need to know. It's true. Oh, I'm in a cave. You know, it says that this is a sulfur cave. But this does not look like a sulfur cave. Probably because this stuff was already loaded in. This would have been a sulfur cave. So let's just schmove on over here. When is Gort? You know, I reached out to Gort right before I made the video, asking him if it was okay if I did that. And he was like, yes, I can't wait to see it. And so I did it. I did it. Here it is. It's very teeny tiny. Remind me of a Backrooms McDonald's because of the red and everything. Hold on. Sulfur. Ew, they're so gross. They're so gross looking. And then what's the other one? It's Cinnabar. That neato Cheeto. I do like me some colored blocks. Makes like a bubbly noise. Okay, so the gas, I'm going to break this real quick, right? So I break that. It spreads out in like a 3x3 area, but I don't think it, I don't think it actually gives you the nausea. Oh, it does. I wasn't sure if it was going to be like you had to be right over it or what. How many seconds is it? 3 seconds? 3 seconds of nausea. That's not too bad. Look at this stream effect, guys. Okay. But we all know what I actually came here to do. We all know. We all know. Wait, how often do they spawn, actually? Like, do I see any more in the distance? Yeah. Oh. Ooh. Hi. Hi there. Hi. If I put... Look at you. Oh, it's beautiful. It's enough to make a grown man cry. Weather clear. Okay, now I don't know a whole lot. I have not watched any videos on this. I do know you can get like a bucket of them now. So they look like this, which is kind of cool. It kind of looks like a skull in a bucket, not gonna lie. We have the bucket. But let's see. Sulfur cube spawn egg. Now, let me look at the thingy, the snapshot change log. So we got meat regular, which is stone and mineral blocks. Bouncy, which is wooden blocks. Slow flat, which is metal blocks. Fast flat, organic blocks. Light, which is wool blocks. Fast sliding, which is icy blocks. Slow sliding, which is mushroom blocks. And then high resistance for soul sand and soul soil. And sticky for honeycomb blocks. Interesting. Thank you guys so much for the hype train. What do we get? What do we get for the hype train, guys? What is this? Personal best. That's what we got. That's what we got, guys. Look at that. Look at that. Thank you guys so much for the gifted subs and for the regular subs. You guys are amazing and wonderful and fantastic. And you guys make me so happy to be here. It's true. It's true. It is very true. I did see somebody do something in the bedrock snapshot I want to try real quick. I don't know if this is going to work. I don't know. I don't know. But I want to see. I want to see. So this is going to need fast speed, high bounciness. Is it bouncy? It might be light. Let's try light. So we'll put wool in there. It's one of your favorites. I want more frog ones. You got me interested in the frog ones. It's true. So let's get myself a spear with knockback 2. Okay, this is what I want to try. This is what I saw somebody do. Okay. Okay. You guys ready for this? Oh, what? I didn't like that. Okay. Oh, it didn't hit them. Do I have to be further away? Was I not moving fast enough? Can I not hit them with the spear? Okay. Okay. So it must have only been a bedrock thing then. That would have been cool. Send them flying and you although look at this. That's kind of fun too. Have them on a lead and bop them around. Okay. It says this one, so it's light, slow speed. Oh, slow speed, high bounciness, medium ground friction, and high air drag. Okay, so we would have want to put in like wood or something. Let's grab some shears. How would you get it going into the air though? Would you just like have to hit it from below? Low air drag. It seems like they slide very easy. At least this one does. Wow, it'd be bouncing. Um, hmm. For some reason, I thought you'd be able to hit it up into the air a little bit easier. Don't know why I would think that. You can bounce them pretty well though. Look at that. Oh, it's so cool. It is literally so cool to see this in action. Uh, so the wood ones has medium ground friction, but I think because it's on the ice, it's going to slide around a lot more. Okay. Wow, it really do be sliding. He's still going. Um, Man, trying to figure out what would actually work for what is kind of interesting. Like if I wanted to put in an iron block. How would that look right here? It's like heavy. Oh, but look, like you can keep hitting it to increase its speed. That's kind of cool. They like you can keep hitting it and it builds up that momentum. So that would be slow flat, slow speed, low bounciness, medium ground friction, and medium air drag. Interesting. It doesn't matter if you shimmy, shimmy yay, or shimmy yeah. It all leads to one place and one place only. Drag swap. Have a good night, Pixelated. Take care. Good to see you. All right, what should I try? What should be my test? What should be my test? Hmm. I want to see if I can get it into the air. Oh, actually, one thing I wanted to try. Attribute as bounciness. Base set 0. Oh, was it 1? It might be 1. That's pretty cool. So now I'm bouncing. Wait, does that affect fall damage? Oh, 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 boy, do I have suffer together ideas. You also changed my friction too. So base reset. There's a bunch of things added. Like their friction got changed too. So friction modifier base set 0. So now friction doesn't matter if I'm in the snow or not. Or not the snow, the ice. If I just let it go, now I slide a little bit. I can make it like I'm always on the ice. That's pretty sick. Pretty sick. Oh, wait. No, never mind. Reset. There was a bunch of different attributes added, weren't there? So, attributes for bounciness, friction modifier, air drag modifier. Air drag modifier. What's that right now for me? Air drag modifier get is 1. If I set that to 0, that means I don't lose any momentum while in the air. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's kind of cool. And it works in creative too, so I just... That's kind of neat. That's kind of neat. Okay, or I set it to 2048. And now it's really hard for me to move in the air. I can't even tell if I'm falling or not. I am. Very, very slowly. Am I? I can't tell. That's interesting. Wow, you move so much slower because of the air drag. That is crazy. Okay, we're gonna reset that. Back to normal amounts. So I gotta figure out what to do with the sulfur cubes. Let's find a nice little plain biome. Plains. And let's go there. Shrey Ash Gaming YouTube 1567. Welcome in on the YouTube chat. We're over on the Twitch chat as well if you want to hop over there. Up to you. Up to you. That's where I mostly hang out. Let's get a bunch of sulfur cubes in. One of every type, maybe. You know, we should probably do this in super flat world now that I really think about it. I don't know what this test world is. I don't remember. So I'll make a new one. Oh, right. I should have turned off mob spawning. Oh, I didn't even do super flat either way. Nobody even corrected me. You guys are funny. Nobody even corrected me. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop. Boop. Okie dokie. So, sulfur cube. And we need stone and mineral blocks. Wood. Okay, thank you for the fart. I'm used to... What? What? I'm gonna delete that. Let's be family friendly, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Wood, metal. We can put like iron in here. Organic? Would that be like grass? Like, would grass block count as organic? I don't know. It doesn't really specify what organic would be. I'm assuming grass block would be organic. Wool. Ice. Mushroom. And then we'll do the special archetypes in a second. Oh, wait. The ice, I wasn't able to put the ice in there for some reason. Okay. Does it have to be like packed ice or something? It just says absorbing icy blocks. Okay, so packed ice worked. Sand. Oh, no. Soul sand. Or soul soil. And then honeycomb block. But not a honey block? Interesting. That's fascinating. Hi, Mystery Hat. Welcome in. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. I'm looking at the new sulfur cubes real quick. Okay. So we got them. So we'll just give each one a little punch, and we'll see what happens. So stone moved a little bit. Wood moved a little bit. Iron did not move very much. Grass moved a little bit. You moved a little bit. Whoa. Mushroom. Mushroom. Oh, slow speed, low friction. So we hit it and it moves slow, but it takes a while for it to actually stop. Soul soil, very high resistance. The honeycomb like bounces. I barely bumped into this and it moved. We could literally kick this one around. I'll wait for it to stop. Mystery Hat, thank you so much for redeeming your Curtis Point income tax. 50 total Curtis points. I don't know if I did the howdy. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Yeehaw! Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, you can, like, walk into these. I didn't realize that. You can just, like, push them around. And you could push them so much faster and with more force than you could punch them. What about with a sword? Uh-huh. Slow speeds. Very slow speeds. You can bump them into each other. That's kind of cool. Very high resistance, that one. Interesting. And if I were to enchant it with knockback too, I'm sure that would affect it even more. Right? I don't think that actually had much of an impact. Maybe. I felt like the ice one didn't have a lot of impact. Which is surprising. Why? Fast speed, no bounciness, low ground friction, low air drag. So you would assume that me hitting it with knockback 2 would knock it back even further than the stone one, which has medium speed, medium bounciness, medium ground friction, and low air drag. Like this one, I'm able to hit it a lot like harder, it seems. That one, it seems like it's having an issue. Is it because it's not buoyant? That's really, I mean, other than the stuff being lower, that's the only other attribute is that the stone one is buoyant and the ice one is not. It just feels like I'm hitting the, I guess, maybe not. Maybe I am hitting this one farther, but it feels like I'm hitting that one harder than I am hitting the ice one. And I think it might be because it does like a little hop animation. Like a little teeny tiny hop animation when I hit it. The ice one does not do that. Okay. Wind charge. Can I get it into the air? It slid. That's the thing I'm trying to figure. Oh, see, that one went into the air a little bit. They don't really go into the air very well. At least from like a horizontal POV. That's interesting. Let's get these back together. Well, okay. Definitely not what I wanted, but sure. That's weird. I feel like there should be some verticality to it. Like, I definitely like being able to move these like this, but you would assume that, like, the one labeled as light, when you hit it, it would bounce up more. With that being said, though, with a fishing rod, we could yoink them up. Oh, wait. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hmm. Oh, high air drag. That's why it's going so slow. Air drag is preventing it. It says slow speed. I didn't even realize that. So the organic one though, that's the grass, is light or fast speed. What has low air drag and fast speed besides that? And a high bounciness. Ice has no bounciness. Okay, is there one that's bouncy, light, and low drag? So that would be the wood. The wood is all three of those. So if I try to like launch this one up, it'll bounce a lot. I think there needs to be options to do more vertical stuff with them. Because the only thing you can do right now is go above them with a fishing rod and do it, which is cool. It's neato. It is neato. Mhm, mhm. But I think something to actually get it up in the air would be really nice. Because it'd be cool to do like basketball or something like that, where you try to get them into a net, right? Um, I don't know how well explosions would work. Oh, what about bows and arrows? How well would that look? Or how well would that work, I should say. Okay. Very interesting. Air hockey would work pretty well, and because that's a lot of horizontal movement. Soccer would work. Um, Anything where it's a lot of horizontal works very well. But I think for the anything vertical, it's going to be a lot more challenging. Like trying to get one into the air is difficult. And it's fascinating because they have bounciness as an attribute. So there's kind of a desire to want them in the air sometimes. So that they can bounce when they hit the ground, right? They also labeled this one, the honeycomb block one, as similar to a golf ball. Same properties as a golf ball, but sticks with extremely high ground friction and no bounce to simulate stickiness. So, why would you say it works like a golf ball? Chaos foosball? Yeah, that'd be fun. That could be really neat, actually. Huh. Huh. Okay. How does it? compare to Windburst? I wasn't even able to activate the Windburst. It doesn't count it. Did you guys see that? He went flying. That was the honeycomb block one. Wait, so... No. Yeah, so Windburst doesn't work on them. They are entities, but Windburst won't work on them. Kind of. Oh my gosh. He's so far. I don't think that's from the Windburst, though. I think that's just because it was a mace. Maybe. Those suckers got launched. Is it because I have no idea. Whoops, I missed that one. Okay, what about the iron one? That one has high resistance. Maybe that's why. Is it like the amount of force applied, maybe? That one went in the air a little bit. But this is like a beach ball almost. That's what it reminded me of. Wow. You have to like get it right in the center to send them flying. That's kind of interesting. I don't think that's intentional. That's gotta be unintentional. Interesting. All right. Well, this is kind of neat. I'm looking forward to seeing how they're going to change over time. I feel like there needs to be more verticality, personally. But I do like them as an entity. Like, because there's a lot that you can do. Like, having two teams battle it out for moving, like, a sulfur cube into a hole, for example, right? And then the fireworks go off and everything, you know what I mean? Some of them are really interesting, like that. I was expecting them to be a little bit easier to work with, too. I don't know why. I don't know why. But like this one, we could totally do like hockey with. You know? Which is kind of cool. Hold on, wait. Attribute at n type equals sulfur cube scale base set 5. I don't think the scale actually affects it, but... Oh, actually, I don't know. Because now I feel like I'm hitting it even further than I was before. Oh, whoops. My bad. I feel like I hit that even further than I did before. What about now? Oh, I think it's like the closer you are to the center, it does... It does more? I don't know where the ice one went. It vanished. Hose could be hockey sticks? Yeah, this has knockback 2 on it. let's see. If I had a hoe, like, oh, we got it. We got our hockey sticks, right? No knockback. You know, it doesn't have knockback though. So what about packed ice? Okay, so okay. But then when we shrink it, apparently shrinking it makes it so much easier to knock around. I think the closer you are to the center, the more force it's applying. Because scale normally doesn't actually affect anything like this. Hi, Joy. Good to see you. This is interesting. So fascinating. So fascinating. I wish there were ways to actually shrink the mobs in vanilla. Like, even if it was just like a certain amount. You know what I mean? Yeah, you guys know what I mean. All right, cool. This is neato. This is neato Cheeto. For sure. For sure, for sure, for sure. What about this one? I'm gonna do one more. At 0.5. And this one would be like, oh, it's a soccer ball, you know? Like, maybe. Kinda. A little hard to push around. Interesting. Any who's it, any what's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's been a ton of fun. We got a little bit done today, which is exciting. Worked on some enchantments and a new wand, and got it all done, which is very nice. All the time. All the time. You guys are wonderful. We'll be streaming again on Thursday, hopefully getting the rest of the data pack fixed up. We're going to add in... What are we going to add in? We're going to add in Bane of Illagers and probably the Channeling enchantment, which we've done before on Make It Worse. At least for channeling, not the Bane of Illagers. But I have both enchantments already. We just got to apply them. So we'll be back to that on Thursday. And then back to playing boxes on Saturday. Yes, indeed. Indeed. So many things happened. Hold on. Let's review. Plum, thank you so much for the subscription. Genuinely appreciate that very, very much. That is so wonderful of you. And Fred with the 3-stream streak. GG on that. We reached 75% of our sub goal, which is exciting. Very nice. Upbeat with 5 community gifted subs. Dana with a community gifted sub, and then Upbeat with a resub. You guys are all so very wonderful, so very awesome, so very cash money. Love you guys so much. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. Unchecked with the 7-stream streak as well. Didn't even see that. I might have announced it at the beginning. But yeah, you guys are wonderful. I look forward to seeing you guys on Thursday. It's true. If not in somebody else's chat, you know where I'll be. You guys know where I'll be. Anyway, love you guys. I'll catch you guys later. Bye. Yeah, you the best. You the best. Enjoy your new emote. Okay, thanks. Bye.